4 runs. First run I do a paired pass with Peter Zabiris, second run paired pass with Phil Lamartina, third run I have a bye, and out of all the 3 runs, the 2 quickest, and with the 2 points for as many wins you get, go to the final.
Sweet.
The second run in the final will be the bye, who'll be the 3rd place person. So
cool.
Hopefully I'll be one of the quickest and win a bit more.
Yeah.
So.
Ready to go?
Ready to go, mate.
So,
See how we go, eh?
yeah.
The other thing is that with these, yes, sir.
We'll talk about that a little bit more now. Both cars are in pre-stage. Let's just listen to the sounds of the drag strip. The first win at Top Fuel will go to Peter Zipriskos, 384 at 319 miles per hour. Peter Zipriskos, 384. Phil Reed beside him goes up in smoke. Both cars were 1,000ths of a second separate at the 60-foot, 869 to an 870. That's where it all finished because Peter Zipriskos got to the finish line under power, 384.
Words can't describe it. That pulse that comes through you when they're going, incredible. Just blows straight through you. It's nothing I've ever felt before, that's for sure. So I've bought some additional corporate tickets so that I can show my customers, what we can do for them and show them a good time. So I've got a mix there for everyone that, some people like to be down where the action is, looking at the engine getting pulled down, and other people want to be up in the box, looking off the sidelines.
Should be Velcro. Five. 3.
Knocked out. There's actually sensors on the track, about probably 20 metres past the finish line, that automatically deploy my chutes and turn my fuel on. So I usually do it anyway myself, but yeah, so if you're knocked out or you crash or your throttle's stuck, you go across the finish line and it all does it automatically.
Now, we've got Phil Reid in pre-stage. He is almost set to go on a solo pass here, so he'll get the points, but he'll still want to put down a good number. And unfortunately, just blows the tyres off at the hit of the throttle. I did not expect that, Mark.
Well, it went. I think that one was the opposite of what happened in the first round. I think the first round, not enough power. That one, maybe a little bit too much power this time.
Been a while since we've done that.
2 years. Well, now we went the other way too far. First run we shook the tyres, didn't have enough, and then the second run just blew them off on the hit. So the track's throwing us curveballs. Luckily we had a bye run, so we still got the win. Yeah. We're gonna have to be on our game next run, otherwise we won't be in the final. So.
Righto, see you on the next one. See you, boys. Have fun.
To help stop the spread of viruses,
Plan is to go out there and do what we did a month ago. It was set up. The only thing I can figure is
the track shit.
either the track wasn't good, and because when I backed you up, I backed you over to the left.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. I tried to do it. Back straight up in his track.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could have been that. It could have been something as simple as that.
Yeah. We measure everything.
Yeah.
We take it back. We don't run these again. We take them back, measure everything. You can see that that's the first run. That's the second. So these rods actually get shorter with every run.
Okay.
These rods get shorter with every run. So it doesn't matter whether this rod's got 10 runs on it and this one's got 1 run on it. They're the same length. They're going in the same batch. Magnetos are timed. Take that one out if we need to. Sit that one straight out. Watch this. It's a cruel sport. We've been killing upgrades.
And Phil Lamartina absolutely popped the supercharger there, as we see Phil Reid. I think he was under instructions to get it to the finish line.
Oh, when he couldn't see Phil Lamartina beside him, you could see him get back on the pedal. And he glided it there to the finish line. They guided across there. 517, 224 miles an hour. Phil Reid gets the win.
Well, yeah, that's a strange one for Phil Lamartina. I know we've got Bailey down on the ground.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I've got Bruce Reid here with me. Fantastic run. Finally actually got it down to the end of the track. How do you feel?
Well, we're in the final, probably by default, but good driving job by my brother to overcome the crew chief's mistakes. So, no, but we're in there, and hopefully we'll get our shit together before Pete runs another good one.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
We're in the final.
I know. I couldn't hear him. I seen him.
I've seen it. But yeah, it was just like, what happened there?
Well, not great. Shook. Straight off the line, it shook. I couldn't hear him, so I pedalled it. Pedalled it twice just to get it down there. I want to make the final and put on a show for the big crowd, and obviously for Hydrolink and all my people. So. To a certain point, when my fingers hit the chassis, both tanks. I couldn't hear him.
Couldn't hear him, so we
Go for it. The team, put your hands together. That was incredible. When I saw the 60 foot, I was like, this is on the line. That was incredible. When I saw the 60 foot, I was like, absolutely.
What's your clip at the front there, Lindsay? Your side down first. Get down, down. Good? Yeah.
Well, it's just about to say, Mark, anything can happen, can't it?
You've got to say the favourite right now is Peter Gypris.
100%.
He is the favourite right here in Top Fuel Final.
And if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, guys, here we go, the final of Top Fuel. the 400 Thunder Pro Series. There's a pedal first, Mark.
It's going to be Phil Reid to get the win. Phil Reid wins Top Fuel here at the Nitro Thunder for Gulf Western Oils. It is the first win in a long time for this team. Throw your hands together for the HydroLink team there, McDonald's team, the Top Fuel drags to Phil Reid. It was a pedal face. He goes 5.16 to a 7.26 there across the finish line. It was all Phil Reid here getting the win. It was the driver's job. Both teams overpowered the racetrack here.
Bruce, that was such a sensational race, an amazing run. How do you guys feel?
Lucky. Lucky. I think it was clearly obvious that we reversed in all weekend, and Peter and Ben and Tim were the guys to beat. And Peter made a quip during the week that he thought me and Lamartina were going to set the standard, and he was going to do a Stephen Bradbury and slip right round behind us. Well, now we've got to go find a green jumpsuit so we can go ice skating, because we just Stephen Bradbury right round everybody. So thank you so much to the Sydney crowd for coming out. It is the best crowd in probably 10 years here, so thank you so much for coming to see us race. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Go.
5.6 to a 7.26 there across the finish line. It was all Phil Reid here competing.
Oh yeah! Winners and winners! Yeah, baby!
Wheel comes apart, shatters me.
There, we're going to go quickly down to Stuart McCarthy, who is with Phil Reid, your winner in Top Fuel here.
How about putting your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the HydroLink driver, Phil Reid.
You know, just thank you to HydroLink, even Pete from Premier Hire, McDonald's, all my great sponsors. Max Dunn's in the house tonight. I'd like to say hello to him. Maybe it's my good luck charm, but yeah, I mean, congratulations to Pete. That car was on rails all day, but to finish first you must finish, and call us lucky, call you what you will. I've lost a lot like that. I mean, we had one meeting here, we were untouchable in the final, dropped a valve on the hit, so. But yeah, I couldn't see going into stage, so I handed my brother my glasses, and I thought, oh, it's a bit blurry out there, but hey, who doesn't mind running 300 miles an hour when you can't see?
Holy cow, put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, nice trophy. Hey, Corey. Yeah. We're driving like this. Go down. Yep. Go up. Roll down. Front end. Right up. Good job, Abby. Good job, Phil. Smashed it. Nice trophy. Green. Good job, Daniel. Left the line hard, couldn't see, shook very hard, went to the wall, couldn't hear Pete, so I was pedaling it, but hey, a win's a win. To finish first you must finish, so all happy with the HydroLink team. Good job, boys.